Hello, my name's Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the Adventure Jam 2018. The Adventure Jam is a yearly game jam that challenges developers to make an adventure game within 14 days. There doesn't seem to be a theme for this jam or anything, it's just make an adventure game and upload it to the website. There is voting through other participants as well as a panel of judges that are voting or that are choosing games for a couple of different categories. I'm one of those judges. I'll be playing each game for a few minutes each, 10 per video. Links to individual games will be in the description so you can check them out further. All my info will also be in the description so you can check me out in various social medias and support me on Patreon if you like this sort of content. This video is always brought to you by the lovely people on Patreon who do support me so I can record all of this game jam content and do all that I do. So if you like anything that I do, consider supporting me there. Thank you very much for watching and liking, commenting, and subscribing. Next. We're playing Lab Rats. This game plays better with a controller, so I have an Xbox 360 controller, for the record, to play it with. Although now it's telling me keyboard controls. Originally it was telling me Xbox controls, I think. Weird. You can move your tail with arrows and control. I moved the wrong mouse and then Kiwi freaked out. I don't know how to move my tails now. I guess we'll do keyboard. I feel like I just froze this mouse. It's gonna die. Alright. So arrows. And this is like... Ah, okay. Ah, we can't grab the lever with our tail because of the wind. It's physically not letting us. Ugh. Oh, the lever's way down there. I think I'm doing this wrong. I think... How do I... Ah. Cool. That would be bottom mouse. No. Top mouse, why are you... Top mouse. What the heck? What have you done? No, how do I move this mouse's tail? I don't know. For whatever reason, I just can't understand the controls well enough to actually play this game. Come on, quick. E. I don't know. Seems like a neat idea controlling these two different mice. Next. We're playing For a Brief Flicker. This looks cool. It looks like Star Wars things. Star Wars? I don't know what consists of a Star Wars thing. Space, the Final Frontier. You are a voyager of the starship Alorda. You, Lieutenant Commander Isis Jan, along with the ship's captain Dirk Flagen, and the rest of the crew, are on a 18-month mission to patrol UFP member worlds, to maintain strong diplomatic relations and mediate minor local disputes, to dutifully go where no one has been recently. But something is amiss aboard the Allura. Sorry, I had issues with that font for whatever reason. Star Trek. Right? What the hell? What's wrong? Captain. Let's look at Captain. He's been shot. Captain? Damn, he's not looking good. Yeah, he's dead. Let's get him back to medbay, quick. He's dead. Our captain is dead. Looks like a phaser wound to me. But let's see what the medical tricorder analysis says. Federation phaser wound. Lethal. Then he was shot by somebody aboard the ship. We need to put this entire ship on lockdown immediately. Everybody has to stay in their directors except for senior staff. We can't take any risks with a killer on the loose. That's fair. Way ahead of you. The lockdown is already in effect. 2 crew members have not checked in, however. Rossetti Ryan, midshipman, and Surveyor Soruk, cadet. They were last seen near the shuttle bay. I will perform an in-depth autopsy, but that will take time. Fair. Why don't you try and find out where the 2 missing crew members are? Isaias? New objective, find the 2 missing crew members. Cool, you all can just stay here around the dead body. I'll go by myself to go find the killer. No, I'm not wearing a red shirt. Isn't it? If you wear a red shirt, you die. This is some good graphics. There's no one in here. Let me leave. Oh, there. Okay, I guess we'll go here. Communicator. I don't really know the layout of the ship. Well, there we go. Sick bay, morgue, bridge, briefing, shuttle bay. That's where they were, right? The shuttle bay. By the hangar. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a huge ship. Search the shuttle, sure. Nothing there, okay. Nobody inside. Lift controls. Search that shuttle. There's so many shuttles to search. Next. We're playing Amber Eyes? Who could it be so late at night? Who's there? It's me. Who me? Amy, is that you? How long have I not seen you? I received your letters and decided... Henry, look who's here. Brother. What? Why did you come? This is my house too. You have a home, and it's not here. Get out. What's wrong with you? It seems you were already going to go home, Henry. Yes, I was going to. And you'd better go and never come back. Henry. Oh, do not pay attention. Today he's just really not in the mood. Perhaps you are hungry? Oh, so these must be my siblings. I just came. Why should I leave? To chase after your brother, I would assume, but okay. I've clicked too much. I have no appetite. Do not intend. Eat and feel better. Is Henry angry with me? I remember that we got along well in our childhood. I think it's not about you. He often quarreled with his wife. Today, Long did not want to return home because of her. How long did he get married? 2 years ago. She is beautiful, yes, but her character, I warned him. Aunt Mary did not want to let me go here. She does not like talking about our family at all. This is strange. She thinks I'm to blame for your father's death. Of course, this is not so. I understand that she is his sister, and this was a hard blow for her, but I also had a hard time. So what happened then? Why did my father die? That day, one of our neighbors had a fire, and your father went into the burning house for some of the children. He saved them, but he could not get out. Do you remember? No, I do not remember much until I was taken away by Mary. So right after that we quarreled. She went to town and took you with her. Alright, so this is my mother, and I've been taken by my aunt. The letter you wrote said you need to help solve some problems. That's why I've come. Let's talk about this tomorrow morning. Not now, I'm too tired. You know, the village does not endure its best days. The year turned out to not be productive. It rained more rare. Many people got sick and died, but very soon everything will be alright. I believe it. Thanks for the dinner, Mom. Tastes as in childhood. I'm glad you like it. Forgive me for everything bad. What? I'm not offended. I should not have let you go with Mary. Well, my life was not so bad. I liked living in the city. Okay, it's late. I prepared a bed for you. Wow, it's like she expected me to come. I like this graphic style. Obviously, it's made by people who aren't native English speakers, but that's okay. Next. We're playing The Adventure of Capsule. This is us. Capsule. Press E to speak with John. Okay. Capsule. Are you sure about this, man? I bet there is another way. I'm sorry, John, but I believe there could be no other way. We capsules are always abused by game developers. They use us for things you can't even imagine. I understand you. I am a cube. I know that feeling. Then you know why I have to go do this. I will fight everyone starting from spear to plane. Show no mercy. Why is your name John, by the way? Don't even ask. Cool. Look at my really cool sword, though. Do you want to fight? Dead robot. Awesome. I quite like the story of, like, being abused by these developers because they use these, like, default capsules. There we go. I just fall to pieces. Hey, like a cube. Do we talk to the cube? Hold E to hack microcontroller. Okay. Is it done? Holding E, but there's like no animation for if I'm doing it right. And I can still move while holding E. I don't know, maybe I've done it. Oh, it turns blue because that's what my sword is. I don't know, I don't feel like hacking it's working. Maybe I need to kill this guy. I'll go up here instead. Alright. On the roof. Is this where a plane is? I said I'd hurt planes. There you go. Goodbye, all robots ever. Next. We're playing New Dawn, which looks a bit cut off. I don't know why. It's dark in here. Somebody have a lighter to find the generator? Just a second. Got it. Here we are. I glow. This is the generator. Better. So now let's find out why we have no signal from the team. It'll be faster. I have a bad feeling about it. What could have happened? We're alone in the snow desert right now. Okay, let's check. If somebody has anything, just come back here and call the others. I guess I'm on my own. This is our living room. We've got a computer, a place to sit and eat. I'm finding the controls to be a bit not quite as responsive as I'd like. Can I have this? This looks like something I should be able to pick up. But I guess not. What about these? Can't seem to open any of these doors either. Okay. I don't know what it says. So why did you want us to come back? The pilot seems to have disappeared. Have you seen him? Don't worry about him. He can survive alone in regular sci-fi conflicts. So if any of you have seen something special, No, nothing, just regular complex. Nothing is deranged. Everything is cleaned. So what could have happened to them? They might have just been lost in the expedition. That's it. Problem solved. Let's go back home now. Without the pilot, who would pilot the helicopter then? Hey, okay, let's find him. Did anyone check outside? I didn't. I just saw the helicopter from the window right here. Right, so I called everyone back, but I didn't really have any information. Seems like this game just needed a bit more time. Next. We're playing Who I See. Without warning, the door opens, and I'm confronted with an unnerving thing. Even from here, I can see it. What is it? A tall, gangly, pointed figure. Before I can think further, it comes towards me. I really like these graphics. Hello, welcome to the lovely estate. Here we will assure that you have a lovely East day. A grin on her face, features shrouded in black hair like some ghoul, and I think, a giggle. The mass of these features stand before me like a nightmare, and I pull all my effort into maintaining my polite smile. What little I see of her eyes pierces mine. I would think it to be a prank, but the way the light shines in her eyes, I've seen it in people who pick fights, who trash their rooms, who set things on fire and just stare. I keep smiling, but her expression doesn't change. May I have your name, ma'am? Carla. Haha, is that with all of those A's, or? Carla it is. How long? Shh, she says, placing a finger on the glass near where my lips were. I flinch, like she was going to get through it. At that, her face changes, the corner of her mouth tilting ever more upwards as a low giggle tumbles from her mouth. Is she drunk? Shh, little toothpick. I just need the key for Isaac's room. Okay? Oh, did Isaac send you? Oh, I'm her. Yes. In a way, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be talking right now. Is he okay? He left so suddenly. Where is he now? Key? Oh, yeah, okay. Do you have any proof that he sent you? No. There is a pause after that. I blink. I look left. I look right, as if someone else is going to come in and explain. But no, it's just her standing there, grinning. Oh God, it's too quiet. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I can't give you the key. Are you sure? Yes. I feel like I'm playing both characters because I'm reading the thoughts of the desk guy, but then I'm picking the choices of the figure. Really sure. Yes. She leans towards me, dragging a finger along the glass as she does so. I suppose I can't just break through this little box you're in? At that, my body tenses, but only for a moment. The glass is bulletproof, impenetrable, meant exactly to protect him from thieves, ruffians, or freaks like her. No, you can't, ma'am. I hardly doubt that someone like you is associated with Isaac. Please leave. Aw, sorry, Toothpick. But no. How about this, though? I find a way to convince you that I need to get into Isaac's room. What on earth is happening? Besides, the storm outside is so terrible, surely you wouldn't throw me out into the dark. This lady looks like she came from the dark. She's spouting nonsense, but, well, I'm safe in this box. She can't hurt me, so as far as I care, she can do whatever nonsense she wants. Surely she can't do any real damage to anything, right? God, she's still grinning. You can stay, but I find it unlikely I'll give you this key. Yes, I love a challenge. Why must I thrown be into such a strange situation without explanation? Hopefully she'll just leave. Now I'm her. You wanna go on this one? I think I was meant to kill him. Get out of here. Hey, don't touch those. She casually turns to look at me, and I get a good look at her. Skinny, pitifully so. Hair is in tangles and full of specks. Walks in a weird stumble. Funny smile, like the kind I've seen on my customers. Those are mine. Don't buy them from strangers off the street, so back up. Her lip twinges, a frown, a smirk, kind of hard to tell, but her voice is mockingly nice. You gonna stop me? I have a gun. She bursts out laughing. It's a harsh, high-pitched sound, like blades against rocks, and it's getting on my nerves. Look at you, so powerful, so scary. Oh, so menacing and manly. Are you asking to be shot? Are you asking to be laughed at? You won't kill me over a donut. You sure? Donut ain't a great thing to guard, you know. It's the principle of it. Ugh, no. Ugh. I feel like this is a drug dealer. Hey, how's your big B day? What are you now, 12? Maybe 13? Piss off, it wasn't mine. It was for this other guy called Isaac. Isaac, his birthday was a week ago. Yeah, but it ain't like Peter's gonna come out of that box and clean up any of this mess, and... Hey, how old do you know him? I guess I never really knew him. I don't really know what that means, and I don't really care. Anyway, yeah, his birthday was last week, and the trash still layeth before us. Peter never leaves that safe box. It's a very interesting story, and I like how this kind of looks like eyes and a mouth. Weird. I wonder what happened to Isaac. Next. We're playing Moonbound. QWERTY, hi there, welcome to the start of your contract here at Asteroid F122. I am QWERTY, a harvest bot. I will accompany you on your quest to harvest the crystals on this asteroid for fuel. Use the mouse to look around, and the mouse will zoom in and out. Cool. Awesome. You seem a little rigid. That's what cryogenic sleep does to you. Try moving around using WASD. You can switch between controlling me as well with Z. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's go outside and find your first crystal. I'm gonna play me going outside. Alright, let's find a crystal. This is a cube. Not a crystal. Okay, that's a crystal. This is one of the crystal formations that can be harvested for crystals. Get me close to the crystal formation. Aw. I can't seem to get you out of the box. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're close, and now we'll press X. Oh! Probably shouldn't have been close to it as well. Right. So I'm gonna just let you go on your own, because this seems scary. For humans, anyway. Well, that looks interesting. Be careful to stay clear, though. I don't want you to get hurt. Oh, me, don't worry. I'm clone regenerate at base. So I'm gonna guess that's what I was meant to do, but I was also... Now I'm employee ID number 2. I was also not meant to die, and I think I can go collect the crystal now because it's just like white floating orb. What? A corpse here? It looks like me. QWERTY, what is this? It seems that there are 2 of you. QWERTY, you need to explain this. Since you're about to find out, please let me explain. He's a clone and so are you. No way, you're lying. You know that as a robot I'm able to formulate a lie. I'm sorry, Sam, but this is the truth. I had to get back home to Earth. Tell me, how do I get back? Is it through this teleportation chamber? No, that would not be the way. It is highly improbable that you'll make it back to Earth. However, there is a spaceship facility on this asteroid. That'd be the only possible way, but all the switches would need to be activated. Okay, so what I need to do is probably kill myself a lot on these switches. That's what I'm guessing. I need to do anyway. So, like... And then switch, and then die. Which sounds like a bad idea. But, you know... I feel like that's what we need to do, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna end up doing. Weird. I can't quite reach it. Won't be able to collect these, but you can try. Try jumping while collecting. Maybe I can give you a lift. Alright, so I have to collect 3 of them anyway, so I should probably do that. But also... Are you like mid-jump? Press X to carry. Oh, I want the other way around. I want you to carry... Oh, I didn't want you to detonate. Oh, my bad. Next. We're playing Democracy Times. After 20 years working as a journalist, the newspaper I used to work in closed, as many others that broke as a result of the 29 crisis. My good friend Frank came out with the idea to start a newspaper, so we founded the Democracy Times on May 28th, 1932. Frank is a smart guy, and he had diversified investments. He didn't lose money. I was flattered and honored when he told me he couldn't find someone better than me to manage this newspaper. It has been a great opportunity to inform the reality that the city and the country are facing. That's why I love coming here day by day. February 6th, 1933. This is the story of me working as the main editor in the Democracy Times. We need to talk, Ben. Sure, tell me. The business is not doing so well. I'm afraid if we don't increase sales, they should close. We should close. That doesn't sound good. Give me some time. Jonathan is working on a big story. A new story, huh? We need something big, like in your good old days. I'm still in the good old days, my friend. Alright, so I get to move these things around and fit enough of them. Let's do speakeasies. I feel like speakeasies. I don't know. Ernest Jones, Race for Veterans. I feel like we'll go raise funds should be here. I mean, I feel like Strike on Soup and Pasta is quite small. But actually, I feel like it's bigger than this. These two feel like advertisements, though this one's for a charity, so that's good. Ready to print. Sales results. Newspaper printed 4,000. You know, the majority sold. Sales, advertising, total. So, our revenue is $3. Our revenue is not very good. February 13th, 1933. Today I found a package on my desk with a note attached to it. A small present for Andy. Some dollars in exchange to change our message about his business. So does he assume that we have a price he can pay? What are we going to do with the money? Take it back to one of those restaurants. Let's go to the restaurants. Let Betty do it for you. She will not draw suspicion. You're right. It's better to focus on tomorrow's front page. And I don't want to be paid for yet. Oh, suicide pattern, the index of human misery. What's the truth behind Madonna's fortune? But other restaurants is only business. Store was robbed. Well, I guess we'll do that one. And then we'll talk about robbing. We'll do a small thing on suicide and a small thing on humans. Let's actually switch that one. That one's higher up. Okay, ready to print. Alright, so, you know, quite a bit still printed. We only made $11, which is a bit more than last time. Frank just called me a moment ago. Yesterday, during a night speech by the elected president, a man fired 5 shots with a handgun and killed Mr. Roosevelt. What's wrong with this country? Woman at phone. Mr. Brown, it's a shame that you rejected our gift, but instead keep publishing those ugly things about our business. We are not afraid of you. For your own good, moderate your language. Bye. Oh wait, you should for your own good moderate your language. Okay, what do you need? We don't have enough news ready to publish today. Do you have something about Mr. Montana? Yes, I finished a note for you right now. Thanks. The murder of Mr. Roosevelt and this Montana thing. That's true. We won't have these happy days back. No, unfortunately. I mean, I feel like everyone's gonna do this though. Okay, ready to print. Yeah, we sold quite a bit. Printed a bit more. Made $33, so that's not bad. 2 days ago, Jonathan, I don't know how to say his name, was beaten by Montana's bullies outside of his home. It was difficult, but he found his way to a hospital. Wow, there's a lot of mob stuff going on. I'm trying to be a good newspaper, but I don't want my employees to be beaten. Next. We're playing Where Others Lie. Successful login. There have been 0 failed attempts to log into your account recently. That's good. Loot task system online. Link is secure. User level 17 stats confirmed. Mission control okay to proceed. Uploading mission data. Complete. Engaging direct personal speech pattern in Candace. Engaged. Greetings, user. You are successfully logged into the Luna Trek system and mission data has been uploaded. We're ready to get you started. Level 17 clearance allows you to directly connect to the crew via their helmet HUD system. Mission priority is interrogation? Sure. Of Sebastian Carpenter into existing MRUD the TA team. Use of high-level Lunatech remote maker support has been approved. The crew are still traveling on board the Levant T1 hour till atmosphere entry. Let's patch you in for initial comms testing and briefing. Wonderful. This sounds like some good patching in. Honestly, I can do without babysitting duties this tour. Have you seen this mission status? Full Luna Trek support for the next few days. He can't even take a piss without an eye in the sky saying it's okay. FNG, at least it means he'll be on orbit shifting patterns, so when the sat goes dark, we'll be able to get some actual work done. Let's remain silent. All I'm saying is that I can do without fucking baggage right now. Better if he just stays out of my way until he's actually needed. Until it's time to invite a lamb to Sunday lunch at the slaughterhouse. You're pretty twisted, you know that? So I'm like listening, but I'm not saying it. Glad to be of service. Good morning, Idrum team. Good morning. I was just checking the link. All looks good, green across the board. Shall we proceed to briefing? Alright, so they don't like me, but I'm here, so mission overview. Well, this is it, people. We're seeing daylight on a new world. If you haven't read mission prams yet, no problem if you haven't. We are out here to bag and tag whatever we find on this new rock, so get ready to put a shift in. I want to see perfect logs, tight data. Don't leave anything for when you get back. Get it done planet side. Sounds like a good philosophy to me. Initial tasks. Carpenter here gets to play daddy as it's his first full mission, so make sure to refresh firmware on your suit so his planet side area / POI naming comes through on your logs from tomorrow. Unfortunately for him, HQ have assigned full Luna tech support, so he'll be on the strings for the first few days. It's music to my ears. Carpenter can keep the naming privileges for future missions as well if he wants. Alright, safety information. Due to the planet rotation, we'll be out of comms regularly each night. Look out for each other during this time is paramount. When I'm linked in, as always, stay alert and in contact with each other. If you have a problem, log it and request backup. We don't need any heroes out there, understood? Couldn't have agreed more. I want to be flying each and every one of you back alive and well. I think that concludes everything. Carpenter, prepare your suit and equipment. You've got T-5 hours till Luna will link with you and begin training. We'll set up camp beforehand and begin primary tasks. Edrum, Titha, team out. That went well. 5 hours later. Comms test successful. Awaiting Luna Tech interpersonal link. Crewman Carpenter is awaiting initiation. Select him now with your interface to establish full interpersonal link. There we go. So then do we just become them? At last, thanks Luna. I can't wait to get planet side. Instruct crew member Carpenter to leave the aviation. How? There we go. So yeah, we just start controlling them. Whoa. Mother of God, it's beautiful out here. The sky looks so big without multi-level buildings reaching into it. Aha, I can see you up there, Luna, glinting in the sunlight. Movement test initiated. Single click to instruct him to walk to a selected point. Double click to instruct him to run. Move Carpenter southwest and enter camp. No. This way? Which camp? What is camp? I guess this. Cool. Well, even in this weather, the suit can really shift. Movement test successful. Activation test initiated. I feel like this game needs more time than I can give it. It looks really well polished and well done, and there's a lot going on. But next, we're playing al dente. Oh, there we go. Okay. List. Salt, steak, pasta. You look like someone who'd have steak. Where? Okay. You kind of want steak. This is a weird game. Alright, so we grew a plant. There's some steak. Do you want a plant? No. Okay. Does anyone have any pasta? Up, up, down, up, down. No. Up, up, down, up, down. I feel like that opened something. Oh no. These are a lot of puzzles. 253. Is that you? Yeah, so you broke out. Give me this. Thank you. What a weird world. Here you can have steak. I suppose. No, it's off my list. I need to find pasta and salt. For these hungry creatures. Do you want a clock? Do you want flour? Do you want half a gem? I feel like the gem should be mine. Like, you've done your purpose. I've got this flower. It's a beautiful flower. Thank you so much. Do you want the flower? You've got, like, a little cup. No, I've stolen your cup. Okay, and also your hand. Does your cup want to be full of water? No. Do you want the cup? You want an arm? I'm liking the graphic style, and I'm liking how creepy this is. But also, I don't know what I'm doing. Where's your arm? Where's this? This? Oh. You got the flower. Gave me that. Alright, I'm glad you like the flower. Thanks, no worries. I can't really get out of this frame, though, because I have too much stuff in my inventory. Awkward. Next. That's actually the last game I'm able to play from this jam. There were a couple of games that were entered, but they're just devlogs because the developers didn't quite get it done in time, and there were a couple of games that I just couldn't get to run for one reason or another. So I'd suggest looking through all of the games and seeing the ones that weren't featured in this. I'll probably have an article of my favorites out on BigBossBattle.com by the time that voting ends to go along with the results. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. Bye!